Hey everybody, this is Cyrus, and today we have another article for you guys to look at, or at least for me to analyze, and hopefully you can come away feeling both realistic about a situation and a little bit less hopeless. I'm always going to skew things on the positive on this channel, even though no matter how bad some of these articles are, it's a little bit of a challenge. But we're looking at From Best Friends to Platonic Spouses by the New York Times. Some people are taking their friendships to the next level by saying I do to marriages without sex. So we have two female friends, Jay Gurcio left and Crystal Gurcio, who have been friends since 2011, were married November 14th, 2020. The couple shares a bed without any physical contact. First came blood brothers, best friends, who would solidify their bond by cutting themselves and swapping a bit of blood, which I really have to suggest is not a good idea in the age of blood-borne diseases. Now, then came the tiny house besties, friends moving into adjoining tiny homes. Oh God. Today, some people are taking their friendships a giant step further. They are platonically marrying each other, vowing to never leave each other's side for better or for worse. So, what's going on here? The besties, both queer and open to dating to anyone but each other, met in 2011 and decided to get married in September. They sleep in the same bed, but then their relationship remains platonic. I try to stay open-minded about things, and really, though, what we're looking at is just more confusion that's being accepted or even encouraged. So it's never a good idea when mental illness or confusion or misunderstanding or dysmorphic types of problems or misunderstanding about who you are or your sexuality. I mean, those things have to be worked out and not encouraged in society. And if it works out, you discover that you're gay, you're bi, that's great. But if you're in a state of confusion about it, that's not actually something to celebrate. And so what this is it's a confusion about the state of a relationship and being kind of stuck in this weird area where it's like you want the social accepted behavior of getting married, but you're either too afraid of commitment or, I don't know if this article gets into platonic. I mean, like between two women who are straight, honestly, it's a pretty weird thing. And like if I were going out with a girl and she's like I'm married to my best friend, but it's not like you think. It's a platonic marriage because she's my best friend ever. Like I just that would be a huge warning sign to me, and I would not be into that unless, well, maybe if it's like we're sharing, we're both hot and we're sharing the guys that we meet or something like that. Okay, then like, well, all right, if you say so, maybe I'm on the same page now. But in this case, I don't think it's like that. I think it's some kind of like, again, a confusion. Because I mean, it's okay to be lesbian if that's what you are, but you don't get married to somebody and then share the same bed while avoiding physical contact without that just getting progressively more and more awkward. And then you have to ask yourself, getting married, does that mean like, sharing finances and having to pay someone spousal support if the marriage doesn't work out? It's like, why would you go on to sign the legal documents to get married and yet have all the drawbacks and none of the pluses, right? So this is, I feel especially bad for any men who fall for this. This is taking the let's just be friends thing to like an extreme insane level. So I was saying earlier there was confusion and it's being trumpeted as a positive thing. So this is confusion about like, what do I want? What is my status with somebody? Am I romantically involved? Are we just friends? I don't know. But I'm gonna put on this big display to celebrate this confusion that we're both in. Because let's say there's a reasonably attractive woman, and she has like some I don't like to use this terminology, but kind of beta male guy, simp, to be more descriptive, a simp, she's able to benefit from getting all of the social acceptance of getting married while being automatically in a quote open relationship, which means that she gets to hook up with any like masculine dude who gets her off, while still going home to this simpy guy that she knows, and even sleeping in the same bed if she's not sleeping in someone else's bed. So it's a very confused and disingenuous, disharmonious type of relationship, which in that situation would be centered on typically a man who is severely lacking self-esteem, a sense of self-worth and self-accomplishment. And this is being encouraged by a toxic, quote, friendship that is really just exploitation on the behalf of the woman. Now, if it's two women doing this, it's a little bit more nebulous. I don't know what to fully make of that. But if we're going into like a hetero way of a woman marries her straight, or straight woman marries her straight male friend, which that's happened. I couldn't stomach this entire article, but I wouldn't be surprised if they reference this happening somewhere on the article. I see here's another female couple. So like I said, and maybe they're going to mention this happening in a kind of hetero way. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. But that concept, to me, it's more indication of kind of the decline or the state of crisis that Western civilization is in. Marriage itself can be a questionable thing, but I don't blame people who do get married. Just be smart, have prenuptial agreements ready, and consider doing it outside of the United States, where marriages in general last much longer and cultures are a bit more healthy. So these are some concepts I think to think about, and I fully support getting married. If you want to have kids, you want to have a family, yes. But you can't have a family if you're married to somebody in a platonic way, unless I guess you do some weird thing like artificial insemination, and then it's like my parents have never slept with each other. It's like, seriously, if we get to that point, it just get me off this planet already. I'm just done. I'm over it. I'm over it, people. So whoever's with 6 people watching this channel, if now you know that if you see a spaceship go by, I'm probably in it, getting off of the planet. But anyway, actually, you can subscribe to this channel if you like these points of view. Tell me what you think in the comments if anyone's watching this channel. But really, it's a strange state of affairs we are in, and I'll continue to chronicle these strange states of affairs while also providing practical advice for men to reclaim their masculinity, reclaim their sense of personal power and sovereignty and attractiveness and dating and love lives in a healthy way that is not impeding the downfall of Western civilization. So if you like that kind of stuff, then get involved and subscribe to the channel or work with me one-on-one. My email is in the description down below, and I will do coaching one-on-one if you want. Anyway, that's it for today, or at least for this video. I'll put another video up in a moment, and I'll see you guys on the next video.